Hello everyone, I hope you're very well. This is the first video that I upload on this account, and basically this is going to be an account dedicated to my experiments and my experiences working with fish bowls, I mean planted aquariums, and with terrariums as well. Yeah, and so what I'm doing here is I'm preparing this. I think this is a 1 or 2 gallon, that's probably about 2 or 3 gallon fish bowl. And I'm going to use, that's basically what I use every time. I'm going to use the Walstad method. Yeah, and so we can see that there we got the substrate. Over here we got the gardening soil, or the garden soil. Yeah, the black, rich, densely packed with nutrients in the soil, with no added fertilizers or organic matter besides, the regular soil that we can buy at Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. And so that's basically what I'm doing. You can see that I've got 2 bucephalandras. I don't know if it's pronounced bucephalandras or bucephalandras. I've got this little guy that I just bought a couple of days ago. And of course this is an Amazon sort, an Echinodorus of some sort. I'm not big on I'm not an expert on the scientific names. The Egeria densa, which is pretty much a staple in any aquarium around here. It's very, very easy to get, and it's very easy to keep. And yeah, what I'm doing right now is just planting them. I don't have a particular design in mind, but what I do know is that I want to densely plant this so it grows and it looks like a jungle. Yeah, that's kind of like the look I'm going for. And so another bucephalandra. These were actually given to me by a friend. He's got a really, really cool mature planted aquarium, and bucephalandras over there are growing like it's a picnic, and this is like a weed for him. And so he gave me tons and tons of bucephalandras. I have 2 more planted aquariums, planted fish bowls, and they are, just as old as these ones, but they are looking good. They are established. I think this is another type of bucephalandra. It's a smaller one, but it's really, really cool. We can see that the roots are nice and healthy. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to fill this up with water, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. So this is what the hardscape, quote unquote, looks like. It's just a haphazard arrangement of plants. I just scattered them all, and I just placed this one, the Amazon sort, in the middle because I know it's going to grow huge. And since the light source, which is this LED light right here. Wait, what am I talking about? LED? No, it's just a fluorescent light bulb. It says LED in the package, and you can certainly buy LED light bulbs that are going to fit into this little, makeshift aquarium light. One of those little lamps that have like a clasp and you can attach to anything. So you can buy LED or fluorescent 6500 Kelvin light bulbs, and it will be very, very good. So it's like I said, it's very, very simple. Gardening soil in the bottom, then aquarium gravel on top, then these plants, a couple of rocks. You can see that there's a snail over there, so those come with the territory, I guess. And it's very simple. Now I'm going to fill this with water, and then we'll take a look at what it looks like when it's finished. Let's take a look. And that's pretty much it. It looks horrible right now. I know, but in a couple of weeks when it gets established, it's going to look great. These plants are very low maintenance, but we are still giving them lots of nutrients, lots of room to grow, so it will be really cool. I'm confident that it will be successful and it will look really, really good. Then we can add livestock, we can think about adding fish and snails and whatnot when the water has matured a little bit, you know. And another suggestion, that if you want to start a project like this, is don't fill it all the way up when you first start, because floaters and plants that come loose from the substrate are bound to happen. So it's a good idea to leave it like this, like halfway full or 3/4 of the way full, so you can put your hands in and you don't get any spillage, you know. And so yeah, that's basically it. No filter, no heater, no nothing. Like I mentioned before, I got a couple more, and I'm going to show you those. And here it is. This is even smaller. This is like 1 or 2 liters, but you can see that it's heavily planted and it's doing very, very well. It's the same thing with the bigger one we just set up. Aquarium gravel on top, and then garden soil on the bottom, you know, the Walstad method. And we can see that we got Sagittarius subulata, a little zebra danio, Bucephalandra or Bucephalandras, yeah. And this little cutting that I just planted there is Bacopa madagascariensis, you know. Quite a mouthful. A couple of snails, and that's pretty much it. We can see the reflection of the light bulb, LED light bulb, 6500 Kelvin, you know, very similar to daylight. And you know, it's simple. You can see that it's nice. It looks very, very good. You can keep this in your desk, and it's got it's been like this for a couple of weeks. You can see that the little zebra can see other little fish on the other aquarium that I've got here. And here you can see that we got a beta, a couple more zebra danios, a snail. That plant over there, it's not a Sagittarius subulata. It's another type of plant that I got from a friend. We got this water lily right here. This is a very, very small water lily, and the flower that it produces, it's like a little white star with frills around the edges of the flower, and it looks really, really good. It's very small, so you can keep it a small aquarium. And you also have another Amazon sword, and that Bucephalandra or Bucephalandra, the very small variety. Snails, this huge snail as well. And so you can see that it's very simple. Another advice that I would give if you're just starting, these fish are over here temporarily, by the way. Originally I just had a couple of zebra danios here, and the beta was in the big one that we just set up. And so they're just here because, being a body of water, you can have problems with mosquitoes laying their eggs here, and you know, the larvae, they could start to develop here, and so that's not good. That's why you gotta keep you know, livestock to naturally control those pests. But I was saying that when you first start, it will be a nice idea to, you know, water change like once a week, and that way you will be replenishing the micronutrients that the plants need, and also you will take out the excessive nutrients that you have because of the gardening soil. You know, you can see there that black soil that we got there. Make sure that you buy garden soil that you're not adding more fertilizers, you know, that it's just regular garden soil, nothing added. And so yeah, in a couple of weeks you'll have a nice aquarium. This is the first video that I'll be uploading to this account, but I'm gonna upload more. If you have any comments, doubts, or anything, drop them down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.